Yeah, I mean, those numbers get huge.
Yeah.
I mean, they really.
And we're not even funding
Yeah.
that today. We haven't funded it for several years, and that's one of the things this board.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not talking about funding it, that's another story.
Well, I know, but we've got to start
Yeah,
fixing
yeah.
what hasn't been fixed, so, okay. No action, we know Pete's gonna go farther, take it and come back with an answer. Hopefully we can have it on the next board meeting, and we can all feel comfortable with a decision at that point in time. Okay. From my viewpoint or standpoint, that completes all the items. We're down to director's comments.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Good try, good try.
He tried. You tried.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have it right here too.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's been ignored for 36 years. I mean, geez.
You should have fixed it while you were here.
We tried.
I know, we're going to.
Yeah, we'll see.
Informational presentation regarding the establishment and location of district boundaries, sphere of influence, and Lake McClure place of use boundaries. How about that?
Yay!
Okay, now that we're all happy, we can do the kumbaya dance and,
I don't know about that.
well, you can be the pole.
Can I start with one question?
The chicken den?
I thought we were gonna take this to the, I'm even on that committee, what? This was gonna go to a committee and we were gonna look at.
Oh, that was months ago. It should have been. It should have come out months ago.
And so,
Months and
We
months.
talked about it, and we came up with the fact that we, as a board, could not agree to it. It was suggested by Pete to go to a, I'll say, third party that, I'll say, specialized in this.
Oh, no, I think you're talking about the.
Post.
Oh, I thought you were-
You're past it.
I'm sorry.
You're on the boundary issue, right?
yeah, I'm on
Yes.
bound.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake.
The reason that this is on the agenda is because of the frequency that it continues to come up. And to just provide information at this point, when we go into a committee discussion, I'd kind of like to know what that committee is doing. What's their charge? What is the charge going into that committee? Are we carrying this towards some type of boundary amendment? Are we looking to whether an amendment needs to be done? Are we just, I think the whole board needs an understanding of these things to begin with, so that we can understand what the next steps might be if there are any. Okay, because there's real confusion among this board, in the public in general, about boundaries. So,
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Quite all right.
Okay. Any other comment? Let me.
I can't even remember the name of the stupid committee and I'm on it.
MID?
No,
planning,
no,
yeah, it probably was the planning.
Who else was on?
All right. Well, let's see if we can, again, push this thing along and get some traction. Just, hold on, I got.
Are we gonna comment on this?
Yes, go ahead.
Can we get his presentation first? I'm sorry, just for my
Okay,
notes.
okay,
It flows
I'm sorry,
a
I
little
thought
better.
that,
Yeah, I was just gonna briefly summarize it. I don't have energy to go too far with it, or breath, or, my recovery just, I swear it just takes it out of me, so it's, if you didn't know, I had surgery 4 weeks ago, and, so I'm a little bit worn out. This is an issue that we were dealing with when I was here in the 90s. I was green. I really didn't understand the complexity and the political implications of this issue, but at the time we were trying to get some clarification of the conflicting boundaries. Provided in the packet just some basic documents that came from the formation of the district, where the boundaries are described, and the boundaries, of course, the majority of this is legal description. It would be fantastic if the county had a very clear picture, lot by lot by lot, of exactly where the district boundary lies. They do know it, but we don't have a good graphical map, and that's what the district was actually moving toward developing its own mapping. We had purchased very expensive software, and then the person that had trained themselves to use the software was no longer with the district, and then nobody picked it up, and then somebody tried to pick it up. It's been back and forth, but it was an expensive, and it was lost in the fire in 2012.
Is that what that big giant map thing was?
Yeah, that we were trying to sell.
GIS program.
Yeah, we were trying to sell it.
Okay, so there are three different things at play here at minimum. One is the district boundaries, established by LAFCo, amendable only by LAFCO. Within those boundaries, the district has the ability to adopt rules and regulations to affect service. It doesn't have anything to do with where our pipes are. It doesn't have anything to do with, a place of use or a specific water supply. It has to do with a boundary that was established under the Cortese-Knox-Hertzberg Act. Okay, and there are a number of legal requirements around that talk about how the district is formed and when those boundaries need to be amended. Typically what happens is over time you have people come in that want to develop a piece of property that's adjacent to the district boundaries, and they'll submit an annexation request, and it'll go through a process through LAFCO to get approved or denied. The LAFCO process is simple in some regards. If you go and look at especially Cal LAFCO, they've got really good procedures on how to go through things. But LAFCO can also be a very cumbersome process. It can be really expensive on the person submitting the request to annex, because it is not the district's expense. If somebody wants to annex to the district, that means change the boundaries of the district that is identified in that legal description to encompass a new place. That process, which includes environmental review, engineering, mapping, and a LAFCO application and LAFCO hearings, is all on the annexee, the person requesting, the applicant requesting it, okay?